Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So today I want to continue working on our junk mail. It's pretty much junk mail, any kind of recyclables, trash, anything you got around your house that you want to put into a junk journal that you don't go out and pay a bunch of money for. This is it. You're at the right place. So what I want to work on today, I'll make sure to put that on the end screen of us constructing this journal. Here, I'll show you real quick. Doing our fun little junk mail journal here. And it's got all kinds of goodies inside of it and got it all bound in and ready to go. So I want to start off today, I'll make sure to put on the end screen for you guys, but I want to start off today doing a cover. So I think this will be fun, and it's some stuff that I had hanging around the house. Didn't go out and go spend a bunch of money on it. It's just some scraps that I might have thrown in the trash, or, you know, an old sweater that I just didn't wear anymore. Stuff like that to use for your fabrics. It works out great. Okay, and I want to show you guys how to make a fun little cluster out of just some supplies that you might have hanging around. Okay, so I want to start off here with, I have a lint roller just to get some of this off of there just in case. So lint rollers are nice to have around. But I have a sweater and I really love the design on it, but it was like a turtleneck and it was really kind of just too tight on my neck. It was just annoying. So I never wore it. And I loved the design on it, so I always kept it and didn't know what I was going to use it for, but this is what I'm using it for. So what I want to do is I'm going to cut it out. And I think I'm just going to kind of cut, I might leave a little edging around it and maybe just a little design at the top, but I'm not sure. So I want to get it all cut out, put on here, and build up a fun collage with you guys on just some fun things that I have pretty much hanging around my desk, or, you know, I got some coffee dyed paper towels, which are great. So I got those. I got a blouse that I got at Goodwill and I had it just here forever. So it's just and I coffee dyed it. So it's got nice lace on it. It had like the blouse had like a cool lacy. That's why I bought it, because I really like the crochet look of it. So I got that. I got an avocado bag, which these avocado bags are great. The netting is really fun to use. Corrugated cardboard, which is nice. Some twine. I think it's got some gesso on it. I did a traveler's journal and I gessoed it with, I think I might have had you know what this is? I think it's burlap. I did some burlap, and then when I gessoed it, some of it came off, so it looks like twine. So it's pretty much twine, or even burlap would be nice to use. Some extra just fabrics that I would have just thrown in the trash. Just these tiny little pieces of, you know, fabric pieces. They're great for clusters. Threads, those are amazing for clusters. So I always keep all my threads instead of just throwing them away. Yeah, so I think, and then buttons. I'm sure all of us had some sort of buttons just hanging around, you know, fun little buttons. All right, so let's get started. So what I want to do is move some stuff out of the way here. And I just got my Fabrifix glue, which I'll probably be using to glue stuff down. And I'm just going to give it a cut here. I might give it an edging around it with the black. So I hope you guys are gonna have a crafty day today and getting out all your craft supplies and just looking around and seeing what you have just, you know, hanging around. I think I'll just cut this right here. I mean, we always don't have to spend a bunch of money on digitals and, you know, different things, you know, digitals and fancy papers and cool little gadgets and, you know, stuff like that. I mean, it's fun to have. Those are great to have. I'm not saying that I don't, you know. I've been getting into like the Tim Holtz too and their paper dolls, and I know I'm probably late to the party, but I love them. I love playing with that kind of stuff. And I did this the other day just because it's sitting here on my desk. I did Rolodex Roundup, and I got a Rolodex here that I was playing with, and did some fun just Tim Holtz and stuff. I know that's off subject a little bit, but it's fun. So I thought I'd show and tell. It's right here. But that's what I'm saying. You don't, you know, of course, we all got our fancy stuff to play with, hang around. But what if you want to make a junk journal? What if you have all your junk mail that's just piling up and, you know, you're like, I'm going to do something with it one day and I'm saving it, and you got a whole pile of it. I mean, I got a mess of a pile of it because when I first started junk journaling, I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to do that. I want to, you know, just take the junk mail and do all that and, you know, recycle. And then it just kept piling up and piling it up and, you know, saving all your magazines, stuff like that, which is great. But I think it's time for us to use them up, don't you? Okay, I got sweater pieces everywhere here. Little sweater pieces. That's why I got my roller, just to catch the little lint balls here. All right, so I want the packaging to show, because that's the point, right? So I want it to show, but I still want to have a fun cover. Let me go look. I think I have a Hawaiian shirt, and I want to rip that and put it underneath first and have it go all the way around for a tie. So any t-shirt would work, or jeans. Like if you ripped a pair of jeans, that's an idea too. And ripped a pair of jeans, that would be a great thing to go around and tie also. So let me look through and I'll go grab something real quick. I was gonna see if I can do this with you guys, but let's see if we can fit you on the table there. Or the jeans on the table. So I found a pair of jeans, right? My son grew out of these, so can't fit them no more. And they actually got too big on him. He's been working out, and my son's 20. He's gonna be 25 in February, but he's been working out and everything, and you know, doing all that, and he's lost some weight, and he's doing really good. So these are some jeans that were just too big on him, and I'm like, well, I'm keeping them because I can definitely do some fun junk journaling with these. So keep your jeans. I mean, geez. Keep your jeans. They come in really handy. So I'm just cutting off the leg because I want something long, right? So let's see. And then I'm just going to do a snip here. And you should be able to rip it. So there we go. The more fray, the better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and you should just have it all just like this. Just a big open, this is just material for days. I mean, this is so many projects you can do. You could cover your journals with it. You could, you know, do strips like we're gonna do right now. You can just take little pieces of it, make it clusters with it. So many possibilities. All right, so what I'm doing, I'm going to the end here. And what you could do is just get this seam. Keep the seam though, or the seam, what would that be called? Not the seam, the seam's in the middle. The edging around it. I don't know, I can't think of. You know, I'm talking about the bottom of your pants. So this would be great for something too. Okay, so I'm just moving that out of the way. And I'm thinking, let's do, should we do an inch, about 1.5 inches? Yeah, whatever your strip would be. Let's see. Let's do about like that. I'm just doing a little snip and a rip. This is just the easiest way to do it. I mean, it's not going to be perfectly even out, but see how it got a little thicker at the end? So let's see. Hold on. Let's see if this is big enough. Let's see. And this, save it. Those are great for clusters. Like I might incorporate that in our cover cluster because that's part of the jean that matches it. So that's what I do is I keep all my fabric, strings, all my, when I'm sewing, all that. I mean, that's all free stuff right here, you know? I mean, you already paid for the jeans. You might as well keep that. It's a little additive. I'm just kind of fraying it off, keeping the pieces over here. Okay, so that's why I do that. But let's see, I just want to see what we're working with here. Okay, I could probably cut that a little thinner. I mean, what do you guys think? That's kind of cool. It seems long enough to me. I don't really need to tie it into a bow or anything, you know? I just double knot it just loosely, like that. Yep, I like it. Okay, so take your jeans. Rip them up. It's so therapeutic. It's just great, it's free. I mean, it's, you know, like I said, you already paid for the jeans. They're free fabric hanging around. You have to wear jeans. I mean, we gotta wear clothes. That's what people say. So let's see. I'm gonna kind of try to even this out. Alright, that's not too bad to me. Okay, alright. So I'm just gonna get this all situated, and I'm gonna get all these little, just extra little strings and stuff off, and I will be back. Alright, I think that turned out really cool. I just did these yellow buttons in the corners. I thought those were fun. Those are kind of cool. Alright, so we got that far. Okay, I just got my lint roller here. Oh, also I found some suede. It was a suede vest. And this could be fun to play with too, to incorporate. So there's definitely fabrics that you can get involved with, just looking at your clothes and looking at stuff, you know, that you've had, and it's super fun. Okay, now I want to build up a collage for the center of the flower here. And what I have is, I'll probably use a stapler just to staple it all together and then glue it down. So I got the corrugated cardboard. Okay. I'm trying to think if I do want to add a little bit of this. Let's see. I'm just going to do a yield snip and rip here. Oh, that didn't work that good. Let's try this again. You guys can't see, but here. I'm just cutting. I really just need a strip of it. I want to see how it looks. Okay, so I got that in the background. Throw a piece of this in there. And then I got some coffee napkins. These coffee dyed napkins. All right. Some of the crochet blouse here. And this is the front of the cover, so I don't mind if it's, you know, bulky or anything. So we can go crazy here. All right. Some avocado netting, which this stuff is just fun to play with. It really is. I've done it in many projects. I always keep them, and lemon bags are great too. You get the netted lemon. Those are fun to play with. And what are they? Brussels sprouts. Okay, I got a little bit of fabric, which I thought matched nicely with the greens and stuff. And some thread. And I want to throw a little jean in there. A little jean thread here. Let me grab a piece. we got a little jean thread. Oh, and I don't know if we're getting nuts here, but let's do a little bit. I just went and cut them in tiny little strips, just some of the scraps here, just to kind of match it, you know? I mean, tie it all together. Let's see. I don't think there's such thing as too much. Let's just see. There might be. Right. We'll throw some of this on top. Look at that. Where is it? And then I got a button that I'll glue on it when it's all done, said and done. So I think that's really fun. And the best way for me is to, I think I'm going to snip that a little bit. There we go. Is to staple it. So I'm going to take it. I'll do a little staple here, just to kind of pin it all together. There we go. You can even you can't even see it. I'll show you. So I'm just gonna crisscross it and do it again just to make sure it's on there. It ain't going nowhere. Okay, I'll leave it like that. Is that fun? And that's just all stuff that we use from the house. Just some fun things around the house. And then we pop that one on top. You see it? Just all the fun layers throughout. You got the suede and the corrugated cardboard, some crochet lace, jeans, avocado netting, just some little scraps that you're going to throw out of threads and fabrics. I mean, look at that. So much fun. Okay, so now I want to put it right here. Just in the center to make it so the flower just kind of poofs out. What do you guys think of that? Is that fun? Okay, so I'm just going to give it a glue down here. Just a generous amount. I don't want it going anywhere. Okay, and then line it up where I want it. Which that works for me. There we go. Just like that. All right, and then I'm taking my button. I'm just giving it a glue down. And this is an old button. I mean, I've had it for a while, and my mother-in-law gave me a bunch of buttons that she got from her mom. So some of these are really from like the 20s and stuff. So I wanted to keep this one because I know it's old, and selfishly have it for myself. There we go. Is that cool? What do you guys think? I mean, that turned out really fun. So this is definitely something you guys can do, is just look through, see what fabrics you have or old clothes, see what, you know, food netting bags that you have, and old, you know, jeans, rip them up, old buttons that you can incorporate, some napkins and cardboard, and I mean, there's just so much stuff that you can just find, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. So please make sure to hit the notification bell, and you guys can definitely see when I'm on again. And we will continue to just keep decorating and seeing where this little journey takes us. So yeah, I'm really super excited about it. So I hope you guys found this informational. And if you could, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. You guys can see my next video. Like, comment, and share. And keep on crafting, guys.